Let's talk about Russell Wilson. I think he's one of the most charismatic young leaders we've seen come in the NFL in a long, long time. And today he has a chance to beat Tom Brady and Peyton Manning in back-to-back Super Bowls. How strong is that?
I can't recall having a tougher time. I'm picking a team to win the Super Bowl. I really, really think this is that much of a toss-up.
It started 7-8 months ago, right? All for this moment. It's about honor. It's about respect.
Tom Brady, he's going to have to play nearly perfectly against Richard Sherman and the Legion of Boom.
Seattle Seahawks.
These Rough Riders find a way to do whatever it takes. I just can't see them falling in a game of this magnitude.
That's why I'm scared to death. That's why I'm calling this an upset. That's why I'm saying Brady is going to have to be every bit Tom Brady at his greatest.
Feels like it's right now 80% Seattle, 20% New England as far as the fan base.
That the Legion of Boom, sensing all the vitriol aimed in their direction, will rise to the challenge and remind everybody why they are the reigning, defending Super Bowl champions. And that's what this is coming down to. I'm rolling with the Legion of Boom.
Second and 9. Brady throws, caught, LaFell, touchdown. Downfield as Matthews reaches out, makes the catch, down at the 10-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
Handoff inside to Lynch, he's down inside the 5, down to the 2, he dives in. Is he? It is! Touchdown! Seahawks!
House, you get the stomp beat out of you. We saw a weak team, the New England Patriots. Let's face it, they're not good anymore.
But I do not like what Marshawn refuses to say to the media, and I do not like what a whole lot of other Seahawks do say to the media, because they cannot quit talking and talking and talking about what they're going to do to Rob Gronkowski.
And Brady's going to throw deep down the right side for Gronkowski and a touchdown. Earthquake spike.
Tom Brady's just about done. It could be his next game he plays, it could be a year from now, but he is going to fall off a cliff.
You're going to get in his face, and he can't take that beating all day long. He's going to succumb to that level of pressure.
But I give this group, Legion of Boom, a real shot to go down as the all-time best, even beyond the steel curtain defense that you fell in love with as a kid with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay, now, we got to take a shot at the touchdown. We've done this a million times.
I mean, Seattle was so good. The fact that I was on the field for that Super Bowl against New England, I thought he was the best player on the field. Watching Wilson, New England had no answer for him whatsoever.
It is Matthews for a touchdown! Yes!
Everyone is living off the past, and sometimes, you know what? The past strikes out. Tom Brady was right.
Who was that? So he's a rookie. Yeah, he's a rookie in the NFL.
Bill Belichick is sick. Normal coaches under those circumstances take the points.
And the Seahawks have clawed their way back to tie Super Bowl 49 up. Brady took a shot.
Michael Bennett was all over the place. He was dominating New England's offensive line.
Steps up, fires it, that ball is intercepted! The Seahawks take it away again. Another interception off of Tom Brady.
You do a lot of talking, bro. You do a lot of talking.
He's scared. His heart is gone. It's almost gone. Hey. Come on, Marshawn.
Lynch left side, makes a man miss, stutter step, he's inside the 10, he's down inside the 5-yard line. Marshawn Lynch is pounding the Patriots.
Let's see if they really want to be here.
Don't you guys think that everyone thinks of him as elite?
Yes.
And you know,
well, no, I don't know if people look at him as elite. I think they look at him as dangerous.
Okay, let's start with this. Tom Brady's the best quarterback I've ever seen in my life. He's the GOAT. You say what?
He's not the GOAT. He's the LOAT, the luckiest of all time.
Hey, we've been in worse situations than this, huh? Let's go, boys. It's our time. It's our time. Let's go. Hey, keep on your mind what we're playing for. Keep on your mind what we're playing for. Let's go. Come on now. Let's go get this win. Hey, dig deep. Dig deep. Dig deep, boys.
All want to, not because you got to, because you want to. Not because you got to, because you want to, baby.
Getting a critical mass now at 11:15 left in this football game.
The signature play of the last Super Bowl came on that 3rd and 14 play. As in little Julian Edelman, he's going to have to come up big in this game.
He takes a hard hit, stays on his feet, but he's collared down inside the 40. Dang it!
Possession game. Brady looking for more. Stepping up, 3rd and 8. Throws first down and middle. Edelman takes the ball to the 3-yard line. This is going to have a first down and goal. The fake to him.
Shotgun snap to Tom. Shuffles left. Fires back to the end zone. Touchdown, New England! Brady finding his receiver, Danny Amendola.
Way to go.
They benched 25. They benched him. 21 in. So 25 got benched. 21's in the game now.
Yep.
All right.
21 was an undrafted rookie cornerback named Malcolm Butler.
Going down the sideline and incomplete, so it's a very fast 3 and out, exactly what New England was looking for.
Tom Brady and the Patriots looking for a 4th quarter drive to take the lead here in Super Bowl 49.
I love you, buddy.
6:52 to go.
Midway through the 4th quarter, Tom Brady had a chance to cement his legacy.
They're not good anymore.
Hey, we need a big championship drive. That's what we need.
No team had ever overcome a 10-point 4th quarter deficit to win a Super Bowl.
Tom Brady and the Patriots looking for a 4th quarter drive to take the lead here in Super Bowl 49.
Brady is going to have to be every bit Tom Brady at his greatest. With his greatest performance ever. I'm going to take 0 credit away from Tom Brady, who played the greatest 4th quarter of his career. A QBR of 97 in the 4th quarter against one of the greatest defenses of all time in Seattle's defense.
Gronkowski!
Brady fires hard, first down, and again, they go to Gronkowski. Out at the 20-yard line.
The Patriots with a 2nd and goal to go. The ball inside the left hash mark at the 3.
And if you ask me if he'll ever get to another Super Bowl, I have one answer.
Tom looks left, throws for Edelman.
No way, no how.
Touchdown, Patriots! They're back in the lead in Super Bowl 49.
It's been all year long. Number 12, number 11, Julian Edelman, the Iron Man, is giving you the lead.
Nice job.
28-24.
seconds to go.
Hey! Finish the game. Finish the game.
He's got to make a play. Got to intercept one.
Hey, that's what it's made for, man. That's what we were made for right here. Let's go get it. Come on.
Do you realize how lucky the Seattle Seahawks were, Stephen A., to even be in position? Do you realize that David Tyree happened all over again in that same Phoenix Stadium in which Tom Brady was robbed of his 4th Super Bowl 8 years ago?
Russell for Curse, and that's broken up again. And is it? But somehow, did he wind up with a football?
I think Butler hit it and it fell right back down to the ground. Unbelievable. That's exactly what happened, isn't it?
Well, Curse goes for it. It's still not on the ground. It's still not on the ground. It's still, well, look at that.
Oh, my God. I can't
Phenomenal.
believe he didn't get up and get the end zone in time.
Hold him, D. Come on, D.
I thought it was happening all over again. Tom Brady just got robbed again of his 4th Super
How
Bowl.
many different plays are the Patriots going to have like this? Mario Manningham, David Tyree.
Right.
And now a Curse.
This was where Tyree had the helmet catch. This was the scene of the crime for New England.
And Tom Brady had that look on his face like, you got to be kidding me, not again. You know, Al, you play 16 games, couple of playoff games, and it comes down to one tip ball that falls on the ground to somebody who's lying on his back, but they're not in yet.
First and goal at the 5. 1:06 to play.
That's crazy, yo. That's crazy, yo.
Amazing. The ball at the 5.
Now you have to stop Marshawn Lynch.
Russell under center. He hands to Lynch. He goes left. He pounds it down the line.
And now New England has to think about taking a timeout.
They're going goal line. They're going goal line. Knock him, go! Knock him, go!
God in yes.
Second down and goal from the 1.
Seattle down 4, but on the verge of the lead.
Let's go, Rob. Let's go. Over here, over here. Come on.
I'll never let go of those losses. That scar tissue is too deep.
The Manning, Brady era of the AFC is done. When it's over, it's over.
And it's good. Intercepted. Intercepted to Malcolm Butler. Butler has it at the 1. Malcolm Butler stepped in front of the throw. And the Patriots have possession with 20 seconds to go.
You mad, bro?
We all clear? He's the greatest quarterback who ever lived. Push comes to shove, over Peyton, over Joe Montana, over John Elway, over everyone I've ever seen.
Did it. Love you, man.
Did it, bro. I love you.
Malcolm! Are you kidding me? Hey, what a move!
Bottom line, he will not win he'll never win another Super Bowl.
He'll never get to another Super Bowl.
He'll never get to another
Super Bowl. You saw this past year.
So we are saying
last Super Bowl.
that as he turns 35, he is definitely, I'm quoting you here, he's on the downside of his career. I want you to say that.
How obsessed were you to get the 4th title?
Well, it's been a long journey. I mean, I've been at it for 15 years, and we've had a couple of tough losses in this game, and this one came down to the end, and this time we made the plays.
I've never seen anything like this. What I saw last night may be the greatest performance I've ever seen.
Tom Brady is the greatest football player in the 97-year history of the NFL.
I gotta admit this. I'm scared as hell of Brady right now. Could you imagine if the New England Patriots ended up going to the Super Bowl and winning it, and Roger Goodell had to give the Lombardi Trophy to the New England Patriots.
Tom Brady's 17th NFL season begins here in Cleveland in Week 5. And onto the field comes number 12.
This dude is on another level to begin with. But what I think he's going to do right now.
With time, going deep, has a man open, he's got him inside the 10-yard line.
Like, damn. I mean, I know this. I mean, that's TV, but you don't just miss 4 games and then come out and just throw 40 yards like that.
Brady. On the move, now going to go deep down far sideline. Has a man open, and he's got it. Inside the 10 to the 5, Chris Hogan.
And it's going to be a scary sight to see because he has the assassin's mentality.
Gronkowski inside the 30 for a first down.
Wow, listen to the Brady chant.
Marking their calendars with this date.
Yep, and here he comes.
The place is erupting. He had this look in his eye. He always has that look, but it was different this time.
Well over 500 days into the fiasco known as Deflategate.
And so for him, he's always had fuel for motivation because he was a 6th round draft pick.
Sure.
He can't understand why these teams would pass on him.
Cincinnati, the return of Tom Brady. Brady has time. Brady throws. Chris Hogan. Hogan down the sideline. Spun down.
What did they possess? Besides the ugly 40 times that he ran.
Inside the 5. Brady tosses. Low throw. Gronk has got it. Touchdown Patriots. Rob Gronkowski with the hand.
4 for 4 on the drive.
Tom Brady is back.
A long-awaited return for Tom Brady to Gillette Stadium, and a triumphant return today.
What did they see in them that they didn't see in him?
That's gotta mean something. Play for 5 today, fellas. We in New York, you're gonna win.
5 receivers set. Brady steps up. Brady pulls the trigger. End zone. Touchdown. He hooks up with Danny Amendola.
He's 39 years old in a week. How many quarterbacks in the history of football have passed for over 3,000 yards? Forget about 3,000 yards after the age of 40.
Brady. Rainbow. Over the shoulder. Chris Hogan. Touchdown. Tom Brady delivers a strike to the former Bill. Brady will run. Tom Brady slides down.
What we're watching right now is never happened. And it is absolutely the most impressive thing I've ever seen.
Brady lost the handle, picks it up, throws to the end zone. Caught in the end zone for a touchdown by Malcolm Mitchell. Time, wide open down the middle of the field. He hits Chris Hogan.
Shotgun snap to Brady. He's looking left. He's throwing toward Mitchell. Has the catch inside the left pylon. Touchdown and the lead for the Patriots.
Oh, man.
And listen, I think this 4-game suspension is going to put a chip on the Patriots' shoulder. Yeah. I think it's going to put a chip on Tom Brady's shoulder.
This is the Patriots' rival. It's not the Jets. It's not Pittsburgh. It's Baltimore. These two teams do not like each other.
He moved the narrative. I think he made people like me reconsider and say, well, hold on, they really don't have anything on him, and this was an unfair process.
Tom Brady after the play fake. Deep pass.
Man running open. Chris Hogan off to the races. Touchdown, New England.
intercepted. It is picked up by Malcolm Butler.
Oh, we get
Lewis or Brady, end zone. Hogan, what a catch!
and we're down. We're down.
Tom Brady taking a knee. And now it's setting in. I think everyone on his team starting to realize. Look at the congratulations in the huddle. The most wins ever for an NFL quarterback. 201.
Whoa, you let your foot run.
He's going to keep that football.
I have a problem with any central planner, in this case Goodell, head of a cartel, taking advantage of his position of power and manipulating the media to the side that he wants.
Anywhere on the field, any position, very smart.
And last play went for 22 out of the backfield. They get it over to Lewis. Look at this speed. Dion Lewis to the end zone for the touchdown. 2nd and 13. Osweiler pressure from behind, and he's sacked for a second time in this quarter. And receivers handling the football on that series for Houston.
What it takes, 12-play drives to usually score against this defense, even a field goal.
It's Dion Lewis. From the 2 and taken off. He's taken off. Peters trying to chase him. That is not a fair match. Lewis
running the Texans down the right side of the 25-20. Goodbye. Dion Lewis takes it to the house.
2nd and 8.
The end zone and has Fedorowicz. Touchdown, Houston! Yeah, Babu! Oh! Who's ball? But get some tempo and go!
3rd and 10. Blitz. Howe coming in. Brady's got time to unload it. Hogan turned around and he caught it.
They want to believe that he's guilty. Maybe they were predisposed not to like Tom Brady out of a little resentment or jealousy or whatever. They just don't like the Patriots. They don't like Belichick.
Makes the catch. Made an adjustment.
Psychological trigger that says they cheated.
One for the big one. To the end zone. It is caught by White for the touchdown.
This guy just does it. I don't even know how he just does it.
Time Osweiler has here. Dangerous across the middle, and it is intercepted by Ryan. Ryan with a diving grab of the pass off the deflection, and he takes it all the way to the 5.
A record for the Patriots quarterback and his head coach. 11 conference championships now for Brady and Bill Belichick.
This is the 6th straight year the Patriots will be going to the AFC Championship game.
You're a cheater, right? Have you ever seen cheaters put in as much time as Bill and his staff have put in?
What do you say to people say Tom's a cheater? What do you say to them?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can say whatever you want in this world until you get punched in the mouth.
Hayes in the barn. Just go out here and play free. We're gonna be all right.
As he's always done, Brady makes everyone around him better. The former third-string running back for the Eagles. The former quarterback, drafted in the 7th round as a receiver. The college lacrosse player on his 5th team. Spare parts transformed into a supercharged machine.
They go 5 wides here on the 2nd snap, and again well protected to Edelman. Edelman weaves past the defender, and he's into Pittsburgh territory, still on his feet, keeping his balance down to the 23 before he's thrown down by Mitchell.
Give me a break. I'm sure that a deflated football is the reason why LeGarrette Blount was able to run through the Colts defense in the AFC Championship like a hot knife through a froyo.
Jordan!
Brady comes out of that, splits everybody out. saw an opportunity with Hogan. 3rd and 5. Brady, well protected, all kinds of time, and that goes in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan.
The Pats 10, Pittsburgh nothing.
Nice job, fellas. Keep it going. Keep it going.
The flea flicker. Brady to the end zone, and it's a New England touchdown. Right back to Hogan. James Brown, thank you. Patriot Nation, congratulations. New England's going back to the Super Bowl. You're going to be asked this a lot in the next couple of weeks, but extra motivation for you this year to go to the Super Bowl again and to win it?
You know, we'll see if we can write the perfect ending in a couple weeks. It's going to take a big effort. We're going to need a couple weeks to prepare because we're playing a great team, but it's going to be a hell of a game.
Imagine if they lose this game, even with a great comeback and they fall just short. He had to win the game. He had to make all the plays. All of a sudden, the entire narrative about him being the greatest changes.
Falcons overload the right side of the Patriots offensive line. Pass is picked. Intercepted. Robert Alford. He's gone. There are no flags.
Late in the second quarter, that made it 21-0. I said, game over. There's no way.
And the Falcons add to their lead. Alford with a pick six.
Did you play any worse right now?
You ain't I. You're not I.
The Falcons, here's Tom Brady. Throws down the left side, looking for Hogan, off his hands, and the ball careens incomplete. Matt Ryan and company take the field. 100-yard game in the NFL. Here is Coleman, end zone, touchdown.
Too many weapons, Wes. They got too many guys to pay attention to.
There's no way Brady can pull that off.
This can make it 28-3.
Listen, here's what I'm going to say. Are there guys more talented than Tom Brady? Absolutely. Okay. Guys have more gaudy stats than Tom Brady? Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's go now. Let's start showing some fight. Gotta play harder. Gotta play tougher, harder, tougher, everything. Everything we got.
But when we look back on sports, we always look at moments. How people play in the clutch. Is there a more clutch player in the National Football League than Tom Brady right now?
Patriots are down by the 28-3 score. I'm not surprised at all. They're going for it here on 4th down. They're on 46, down by 25.
Brady has a man, first down. Big conversion, Amendola. Out of bounds inside the 40.
Aside from it being a cheater, he's lost the image of an elite quarterback in my mind because he felt he needed to cheat to be competitive and win.
Out, will run and get it and slide.
I think Dan Quinn is perfectly happy, allowing them to drive the football and take time off the clock, and they've done a good job not giving up big plays.
Now they'll throw. Pass is caught. That's White. Touchdown
across the goal line. Touchdown, Patriots!
Goodell, I think, is the big loser this morning. I think he abused his power.
Have they dominated in Super Bowls the way we saw? Remember what Joe Montana did to John Elway?
Tom Brady was down 28-3.
Now it's time for somebody on the defensive side to make a play to get to Matt Ryan.
Out of the shotgun, Ryan.
I'm based here in Atlanta, and my first thought was, I can't believe this. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Gets hit. Ball is out. This is a fumble. New England has it.
You kidding me?
Patriots sacking Ryan and recovering at the 25.
We got a ball game now.
There's life for New
I've
England.
never seen anything like this. This was the most amazing game I've ever witnessed.
Gotta believe, boys.
There's no way, because the New England Patriots of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick were all-time bad, followed by all-time great.
End zone touchdown. Amendola.
And Brady tells the world they're going for 2.
A direct snap, and it's good. James White, 8-point game.
Deflategate.
Deflategate.
Deflategate. Yeah, it's done. It's tarnished. The image is tarnished, guys. Let's leave
Extra
it there.
man on the rush. Ryan steps through it, throws on the run.
I was like, oh my God, every Super Bowl now.
And Jones with a catch. Phenomenal catch by Julio Jones on the sideline. Considering the circumstances, with all the momentum with New England, the biggest catch of this second half.
All the Falcons had to do was run some clock and kick the field goal that would likely put the game out of reach.
In a position where a field goal makes the task really difficult.
They're just trying to run the clock now and kick it.
Sack knocked Atlanta out of field goal range.
Opportunity missed after that incredible catch by Julio Jones.
Now they're giving the ball back, and they're going to put Tom Brady in position to tie this game up.
I like it. I like it, Tom.
Let's go with it. Let's go. Let's go.
He says, I'm still great. You think my greatness has to do with a football. My greatness has to do with this and this.
Correct.
Because I can outthink you, and I got heart that I will not quit.
Again, they got to stand up to Brady.
Tom Brady is the most feared player in national football.
Pass is caught by Hogan.
He's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time.
They're saying he's telling us he is 100% innocent.
Edelman comes down with a football, and they're saying it's a catch.
Oh, that's a catch. Oh, my God. That's incredible.
Edelman, incredible. Here's Amendola. Down near the 20.
Brady will go from being elite, maybe he's still the best, to can no longer play effectively in the NFL. It's going to happen in an eye blink either this year or next.
Usually in these circumstances, they might tell a confidant, yeah, they got me on this. You know, they got me dead to rights, but I'm going to fight it because I'm going to try to get it reduced to 2 games. He doesn't want it reduced at all. He wants it dismissed because he says, according to 3 people I know, he is completely innocent.
Hand off. Touchdown, James White.
Well, it comes down to this, Wes.
You can't say anything about him now. Mic drop. End of story.
It's 2-point try time for New England. And now the biggest 2-point attempt in the history of the Patriots franchise. This is it. Time left. Even if it is time for Atlanta.
The biggest lead was 25 points at 28-3 with under 2.5 left in the third quarter.
Tie game in Super Bowl 51. This is a tie game.
Down by 25. The Patriots are even with Atlanta.
I cannot believe what I'm witnessing.
Don't ever count Tom Brady out. Best ever? The best ever in my book. I said it this week. Regardless of what happened tonight, he's the best I've seen.
I believe that last night, Tom Brady didn't just eclipse the great Joe Montana within the confines of Super Bowl and NFL. I believe last night, Tom Brady eclipsed Michael Jordan as the greatest clutch player in all of sports history.
This is heads. This is tails. New England gets to call the toss. Heads. They have called heads. It is heads. New England has won the toss.
to receive the first ever overtime in Super Bowl history.
You have perhaps the greatest defensive mind coaching the defense, and then you have the greatest quarterback ever doing it with a lot of smoke and mirrors and a lot of guys that you look like they just picked up off the street, the little Edelmans and Amendolas and Chris Hogans.
Sideline. What a throw, Amendola!
I've never seen anything like this. What I saw last night may be the greatest performance I've ever seen.
Inside the 40.
When I read the story about his mom's health struggle, and when I see him tearing up about talking about his dad.
Brady down the gut, pass is caught.
He goes, pretty cool. Not bad for a 6th round pick. and that's, 15 years later.
Feeling like they had to validate themselves for Roger Goodell, or feeling like they had to avenge anything for Roger Goodell. This was about Brady having this moment.
Inside the 20, out of bounds at the 15.
This was it. I concede. I have nothing to say. This is the greatest performance I've ever seen.
Here's Bennett. Flag is thrown.
Pass interference. Defense.
The guy's the most accomplished quarterback in NFL history, and he still does carry that chip on his shoulder. He's carried it around his entire career. It's driven him. It's what's made him great.
Toss to White. He's in! Patriots win the Super Bowl! Brady has his 5th! What a comeback!
What he pulled off last night was flat out impossible.
I've covered a lot of games now in my career. I didn't see this coming, and it was a complete reversal of fortune. And I'll say this, in a league that's right now designed to prevent dynasties, the New England Patriots are a dynasty, and they just keep adding to it.
What we saw last night is a conversation ender as to who the greatest quarterback in the history of the National Football League is.
But in the end, Tom Brady managed to beat Roger Goodell by not only saving his legacy that Roger attempted to tarnish, if not wreck, but he enhanced it last night by starting off so poorly and finishing so all-time great.
But remember as well, his mom was sick, and his mom was going through cancer. So I think, he had the most trying season of his life where he's being accused of a cheater. His mom's sick, and he's in this, this crazy Super Bowl. I think when that was all over, I think it was very overwhelming.
I think we found out there's some deeper motivation going on with Tom Brady as related to his family.
Yes. Well, I got the greatest coach in the NFL. Might as well have the greatest quarterback. Tom Brady. How good is this, boy? Huh? Here, let me hand it. No, let me hand it to you. How sweet is that, Tom? Welcome to Foxborough's Gillette Stadium as we celebrate an unforgettable ending to one season and kick off a new campaign full of promise.
This is pretty special. It's about as good a pregame atmosphere as you can have outside of an AFC championship game.
Patriots in their pursuit of a 6th banner to hang, the foundation of this franchise on the field. Tom Brady back for his 18th season.
New England Patriots will try to become the first team in 13 years to win back-to-back Super Bowls since they did it back in 2004.
White
Wide to the left. Brady kept clean, throws downfield into traffic, and Brandon Cooks makes his first catch as a Patriot. Again, carries it this time, and there is an official touchdown.
All the moves the Patriots made in the offseason, there's a lot of chatter about a perfect season. Are they better than they were last year?
Maybe, and it's scary, isn't it?
Smith throwing, caught, and getting into the end zone is Kareem Hunt for the touchdown.
We make one play, next snap we make another. You feel me?
Kansas City begins to stride from the 25-yard line, and the play clock was all the way down to 1. Smith winds up, goes deep downfield, and getting free is Tyreek Hill to give Kansas City the lead. McCourty got over there too late, 75 yards, and sooner or later, Tyreek Hill, who had those 4 games in a row at the end of last season with touchdowns of 60 or more yards, does it again. Smith, he fires deep, and that's going to be caught on the run by Kareem Hunt. Inside the 20, inside the 10, all the way for a Kansas City touchdown to tie the game.
There you go.
The 21 now. Hand off to West, and West breaks free into the end zone. He goes for a touchdown. Kendrick West ripping through the New England D, and that's 535 yards tonight against Matt Patricia's defense.
It is not a defense right now.
Who's your daddy? I'm your daddy.
With Watson playing quarterback, we have to change based on what he can do. Watson, strong throw to the end zone, caught, touchdown. Bruce Ellington in traffic. And the Texans take the lead, a 29-yard BB from Watson. The Texans take the lead, stuck with it. From 36 yards away, Fairbairn pushes it through. And the Texans take a 33-28 lead with 2:24 left to play.
Is this a 40-plus-year-old guy thing that you guys just can't imagine? A 40-year-old man being able to play football at that kind of level.
I can't.
This has to be the year that it shows up.
I can't.
There's no indication that he's going downhill except for the fact that he turned 40.
I'm just betting on Father Time. We don't see 40-year-olds play the hardest position in sports at the same level they played at when they're 25. It just doesn't happen.
Throws it over the middle. Hauled in by Gronkowski. He's got a first down. Across the 35, reaction from the crowd. Rob Gronkowski, they'll move the chains down at the 38. 8 catches, 89 yards, and a touchdown. A minute and a half to go. Brady fires to the sideline, and it's caught by Cooks. Out of bounds in Houston territory.
Facing 3rd and 17 on the final drive. Just how improbable did it all feel to be able to pull this off?
4 seconds left. 3rd and long for New England. Brady. They handle the rush. Brady tosses downfield.
First things
Danny Amendola going upstairs for the first down catch. Clock continues to roll. We're down to 40 seconds left.
the way that things have been.
Patriots hurry to the line. 35 seconds in counting.
Gotta go. Second
Brady
thing,
trying to get him
second,
set
don't
with
you tell
33
me what
seconds.
you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail. I'm the
30
master
seconds
of
left.
my CEO. Ooh, the master of my CEO. Ooh.
Brady rifles to the corner. Oh, it's caught! Touchdown! Brandon Cooks! Incredible! Tom Brady delivers in the clutch.
What a player. That's why he'll go down as the best to ever play this game.
Another incredible drive led by Tom Brady.
The kid's 40 years old. He just orchestrated his 50th fourth quarter comeback.
I think he's different.
Not much of a rush initially. Brady steps up, and Brady finds the open man, Brandon Cooks. First down, New England 2. Brady steps up again. Brady, it's complete. Rob Gronkowski, they're not going to stop him. Touchdown, Patriots.
I think this one's going to stand. Appears to be holding against the Jets.
Brady's in the meeting. touchdown.
Fog really starting to roll in here to Foxborough.
This fog really is getting thicker. It's much closer to the field. It just keeps sinking.
Brady keeps his eyes downfield, and then it's Gronkowski along the sideline at the 23-yard line, holding it in. Brady over the middle, and that is White. Touchdown. So 4th and goal, he'll take the snap under center. And then hand the ball off to Taylor Gabriel. And he is tackled by Kyle Van Noy.
This is our time! This is our time to take over!
Devlin in at fullback. Cooks came to the inside. Brady throwing deep downfield, and that is Cooks making the catch. So they split him out. He came back in a little bit, and they're great at it. Brady slides left, throws, touchdown. James White into the end zone.
To play for one another, to believe in what we do every day, all that hard work, not for individuals, but for us as a group.
Quintero on the first drive of the game for the Patriots, and they're going for the deep one again, and they've got Cooks this time. He had a step on 2 defenders. Here's the 3rd and goal play. Brady steps up, back in the end zone to Amendola for the touchdown.
Tell me who you're going to stop on this play.
And it could be a different running back, by the way, every week, too, so you never know. And here they're going to go long again. Open is Cooks! Cooks! The one near him! Touchdown, New England!
First and goal from the 2. Gillislee in. Fake it. Brady tosses wide open. Rob Gronkowski. Touchdown. Pats. Looking quickly. Play action. Brady in the pocket. Brady delivers. Wide open. Phillip Dorsett. Caught down low. Rashad Jones helps save a touchdown, but the Patriots are in business. Avoids it. Brady on the move. It's complete to Gronkowski. Bangs his way to the 26-yard line. It's a first down. 2 penalties last week in the thrashing of Oakland. They've got 2 today, 3rd and 14. The time for Brady. He delivers to Brandon Cooks. Every single week, it's Brady to Cooks.
I mean, you can't see out the wide open face mask.
Second long. Brady finds the open man. Rob Gronkowski. Tom Brady with a strike. And the Patriots build on their lead.
There's a lot on the line for this Week 15 matchup between the New England Patriots and Pittsburgh Steelers at Heinz Field. The winner will likely get home field advantage and the #1 seed for the AFC playoffs.
We got that ball back with 2 minutes left. You know, I knew we were going to score. I mean, I think they knew it too. The crowd knew it.
This is it here.
Well, you've said it many times, Mike. Game of the year. Patriots, Steelers. Immediate control of the #1 seed in the AFC is on the line.
The north side of the 2-minute warning. Pressure unloads. Got Gronkowski at the 50.
With a lot on the line for both teams in their season.
Drops Gronkowski.
Back coming out of the 2-minute warning with 1:55 to be exact.
Gronkowski, bad brother, no doubt about it.
He sends no panic at anybody in the huddle, and I think it came from him.
Brady's down the field and open is Gronkowski. He's getting separation now.
Plays at the line of scrimmage now, based on the coverage.
Here's a first down throw.
to go.
I love the timeout by Pittsburgh here. And if you're New England, you want to run the football in this play to make them use their last one.
Steelers have one left. There's Lewis. And he's in for the touchdown. With 56 seconds to go, the Patriots have taken the lead.
I think they're going to go for two. They should go for two here. They sent out the kicking team. Send them back. Yep, they're going back.
Gotta go for two.
They're going to go double. Tom's looking at the safety.
Gotta go to him again. Wide open. Gronk pulls it down for the two. He's killing Davis.
27-24 New England.
In the second half, he's just mauled this defense.
I don't see how you leave him singled up on that play. That's just too powerful and strong down there.
11 points in exactly 3 minutes on the clock. Absolutely hard to absorb what happened in this last 2 minutes. The New England drive.
Okay, baby, what a day. What a day.
Awesome. Hey, how about that? Let's go!
I know you're trying to hold, you don't want to talk about it, and he did this with 12 stitches in his hand.
Wait, time out. I'm glad you just said that. Did I bring up, it was 10 stitches. Did I bring up anything about his hand? I've spoken 300 words, whatever I've spoken, not about half as many as you have so far. But the point is, did I bring up his hand one time, Joy Taylor?
No, you did not.
I did not mention it because I don't need to mention it. It doesn't matter. You brought it up.
Welcome to Foxborough's Gillette Stadium and the AFC Championship game.
Let's go! Let's go! It's on the dirt. That's on the dirt. You better believe it.
Brady has time. Has his man. It's Cooks. Right on the money to Cooks. Down to the 39-yard line. Less than 2 to go. Brady lofts it. And he's got his man, Amendola. Dropped it right in there. Brady looking in the middle of the field. He's got pressure around him, and he's taken down. And it's Fowler, who we mentioned had just come in, who got to him from 31 yards. And the Patriots put 3 on the board to start the game. Before they've got a 1st and goal. Still with Bortles. Bortles lofts it, and it's caught by Mercedes Lewis.
Right now, the Jaguars offense has this Patriot defense on its heels. The combination and the mix of run pass, they don't know which way it's going and they don't know what to do.
Right? You don't need to do the impossible. Go down and score, huh?
Got dinged on that play. Looking for their first conversion on 3rd down today. Brady, pressure all around him. Finally, they take him down at the 29, and it's Fowler with his 2nd sack here in the first half.
The quarterback with the most to prove this weekend, Stephen A. Smith, is Tom Brady.
What?
Tom Brady.
To Pittsburgh, and this pass is incomplete. Is Barry Church. That's going to draw a flag.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 42. Gronkowski got jumped from behind by a safety. They're going to call the personal foul.
Targeting.
On the hit.
Cheap shot. Gronkowski is not right.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady has the most to prove. Hold on. To prove. Pause.
Action fake to Lewis again. He thinks he can get something down the middle, and Cooks unable to pull it in. Here they come after him. In trouble, and he holds on to it as he's decked back at the 5-yard line. Lawrence Guy was there.
Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yes, he is.
We're not talking about what he's already done. What you have to prove, and you have to do it every week, especially on the Patriots, is why they're the best. You have to prove that you are still that dude, and you can be that guy going forward.
New England.
Bortles pass. There's the crosser to Lee, and they've got a 1st down.
2 possessions though in the 4th.
This from 43. Lambeau's Nose kick. Again, dead center.
I don't know. He looked nervous.
Did he? Yeah.
Wow, right down the middle.
Doesn't look all that different. Watch out here. That was a backward pass, and it's coming back over to Lewis. Solder in front. A whole brigade, but Miles Jack falls on it. Comes up with the football. He's got the football in his hands.
Oh, I think he got it, Jim. I think he actually got it. Did that just happen?
Pick it up. Butler trying to blitz. Pass caught, but it's going to be short of the first. Burns pushed back by McCourt.
13 and a half minutes to go. Jacksonville leads by 2 scores.
The last 3 times that the Patriots have been in the AFC Championship game and have trailed at any time, they lost all 3 games.
I just got word from the Patriots. Rob Gronkowski officially out for the game with a concussion.
Tom Brady's down 10, fourth quarter against the #1 ranked pass defense in the league, and he just lost his #1 option. This is going to be tough.
6 catches. First down, Brady throwing again. Brady's throwing down. Grabs the face mask, loose, as it's a 3rd and 18. Pocket sealed for a moment. Brady's able to throw it. And they convert on 3rd and 18. That's a huge play for the Patriots. Back to Brady it comes. Just standing there like a statue as he unloads it. And it is caught by Dorsett. Coordinator looking on, 2nd and 10. Finds the time, pulled down. Good catch by Amendola. Good protection. Amendola for the touchdown.
Who has the most proof? The 40-year-old against the most ferocious defense in football? The answer is Tom Brady.
Keep going, Phil. Every opportunity. Everything. We never said it was going to be easy. We just said we was going to get it done. That's all we
Pass incomplete. And no flag as Lewis looks around and won't find a penalty marker. Norman didn't get all of this. That's Amendola taken off inside the 40 and down at the 30. Over to White. Walker's in front. James White gets halfway home to the 15. Brady looking around. Caught. Amendola with another catch from the 7. Brady keeps it and is able to just charge ahead for it.
40-plus-year-old guy thing that you guys just can't imagine a 40-year-old man being able to play football at that kind of level.
I can't.
This has to be the year that it shows up.
Fake it to White. Has time. Throws it. Did he get the feet down? What an effort! Touchdown, Amendola!
That's a touchdown, Jim. New England has the lead and a shot ahead to the Super Bowl.
The go-to receiver, I want people to understand this, was Danny Amendola.
Amazing effort, no doubt, by Brady to drive him again.
And once upon a time, he was undrafted out of Texas Tech. Tom Brady keeps coming up all-time clutch, game after game after game. It's just a masterpiece. It's a thing of beauty. It's clutchness beyond comprehension.
Lofts Fournette was there, trying to outrace Marquise Flowers, and it's incomplete. That's Cole in motion. Rushing 4. Bortles in trouble. They get to him. The ball's down. Fallen on by Robinson. It was James Harrison who got to him first.
It's man-to-man. All three receivers over here. All three corners over here.
Stepping up and throwing. And it is knocked down by Gilmore. It's Lewis. Lewis running free. And that could very well do it. Dion Lewis found a tiny little opening and used that burst of speed, and Belichick knows he's got it now.
Might be Josh McDaniels' last game for the Patriots.
Well, I think they'll have one more, and I think that guy will too. With his grandparents, and just lost his grandfather, Gordon Johnson, who was a dairy farmer in the summer of 2016, and he so much wanted to go back and be able to share this again.
To the greatest owner in all of professional sports. I got to be here for the first two. Now it is my honor to present you with your 9th Lamar Hunt Trophy. Congratulations.
Thank you, Drew. Hey, how great are these coaches and players?
I think that hand can hold this one more time. There you go. Step in here. How about Tom Brady today?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Super Bowl 52.
Evil. I'm necessary evil.
Philadelphia Eagles coming out of their locker room. AFC champion, New England Patriots.
Take a moment. Think about everybody who bust their butt for you to get here, who dug into you. Families, fathers, coaches, teachers. Take a moment. Let them live through you tonight. I pray that they see our journey, our brotherhood, our love for one another, fellas. I love y'all.
75,000 fans on their feet as the tension reaches its apex. Gostkowski approaches the football and the Super Bowl is underway.
The Globe reporting Tom Brady's trainer, Alex Guerrero, has had various team privileges stripped.
Basically, he's not on the charter anymore, not on the sideline anymore.
There have been rumors of friction between Guerrero and the team for a couple of years. So why is this happening now?
It's become clear that tensions between Tom Brady and Bill Belichick are threatening to fracture the Patriots dynasty.
Now Blunt comes in.
Blunt is the running back, but Garrett Blunt over the right side, breaks free into Patriot territory and spun down to the 33-yard line.
Inside the 35, Garrett Blunt.
If I am a Patriots fan, I am screaming, demanding answers why Malcolm Butler did not play in this game. A little background. Malcolm Butler played 97% of the Patriots snaps this year. No one played more, okay? Now you think he's not out there. Was he disciplined? Was he sick? In a game where the Patriots defense could stop nobody, where Nick Foles did whatever he wanted, their best cover corner was out there.
Play action. Going for it all into the end zone.
That blows me away. It blows me away. I don't question the Patriot list, but that's frustrating.
Caught! Alshon Jeffrey for the touchdown. The former Bear, 34 yards and a touchdown.
And you had this guy on the sideline?
It's Minnesota. Blunt is in the backfield. LeGarrette Blunt swings to the outside, inside the 10. Blunt to the end zone. Behind a Selleck block. From the 44 on first. first down. Foles going deep down the sideline, and it is juggled and intercepted by Harmon at the 3-yard line. Jeffrey couldn't handle it, and New England gets the takeaway.
A new ESPN article claims that there's a growing divide between Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and the owner, Robert Kraft.
Brady going deep down the right sideline for Hogan, who rolls it in.
It's a rift fans outside New England maybe
He's already gone 3 for 83. Brady's thrown for 234 to this point. Big hole left side. James White inside the 10, takes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Tom Brady has more Super Bowl games than every other player on the Eagles roster combined.
3rd and 3. And that is floated and caught down the sideline by Clement. Corey Clement breaks the tackle inside the 20. Makes it first down and
Seth
goal.
Wickersham claims Bill was forced to trade backup QB Jimmy Garoppolo because Brady felt threatened.
To the outside, and Jeffrey gets taken down in the end zone.
Hold on. We're going for it right here.
Tom Brady is going to be a bum in short order.
You got to take 3, right?
You want Philly?
Yeah, let's do it. Hold on. Here we go.
I would feel better at this point taking the 3 points. I think it's a risk.
Here we go.
And if you make it, it's great. But if you don't make it, it's a big momentum swing.
Philly special. Ready?
4th and goal. And they're going to snap it.
A rift exacerbated by an emotionally unavailable Belichick and insecure Brady.
Trey Burton, who throws, caught. Foles, touchdown.
And I think people are they're looking for something to write and talk about.
There's a sense in Foxborough that this year or next will be the last run for Brady and Belichick.
They wanted to talk about a lot of drama and learning to deal with it better.
4-man rush, and then it's caught. Gronkowski for the touchdown.
The Patriots strike first in the second half. Super Bowl 52.
I just don't get that much anymore about anything.
Brady back. Brady steps up. He floats it.
To the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Hogan.
Keep scoring, Philly, 'cause number 12's back again in another Super Bowl.
To worry about a lot of bull that people may say or think or feel. I really don't care anymore.
It is a one-score game with 14:09 to go in the 4th quarter of Super Bowl 52.
Patriots have never led, but that could change on this drive, as the Eagles' defense have had no answers.
And Brady lost one for Gronkowski, reaching for it, touchdown. And the Patriots have gone in front for the first time here in Super Bowl 52. They're going to keep the offense on the field. Wow. Down 1.
I can't believe this one.
Peterson knows no fear. Seen that in evidence.
Plenty tonight.
And they go for it. And Foles under pressure throws, caught just enough for the first down.
This is a game of chess.
Foles flushed out, throws, and that is caught. 4-man rush. Foles fires, caught over the middle. To the 22 goes Nelson Aguilar.
Zach Ertz, people are underestimating Zach Ertz. He is going to be a big problem for the New England defense.
Zach Ertz out wide, one-on-one.
Clement flares out to the right. Caught over the middle and into the end zone. Zach Ertz for the touchdown. And again, all you can think back to now is the Jesse James play.
And now guess what? Tom Brady with 221.
Might as well have a month.
Tom Brady has engineered 11 career game-winning drives in the fourth quarter or overtime in the playoffs. He's done it 5 times on the Super Bowl stage.
Brady's desire to play into his mid-40s versus Belichick's plan to groom Jimmy Garoppolo as an eventual replacement. High-level meetings resulted in a mandate from owner Robert Kraft: trade Garoppolo.
2:21, the 2-minute warning, and a timeout. He's got all day. 3 possessions for New England in this half. All 3 have resulted in touchdowns.
What a game.
11 game-winning drives, fourth quarter or overtime. 5. In other words, all of the games that he has won, the Super Bowl games he has won, he's had a comeback. Does he make it a half dozen?
The New England Patriots will finally fall just as Rome fell. Nobody believed that they would fall. Rome fell, the Patriots will fall. It'll be all over. The evil empire will be no more.
Boy, if the Eagles can come up with their one turnover of the game right here, that would be sealing.
Zizell says this relationship might hinge on a piece of jewelry, another Super Bowl ring.
You seem unsettled.
If they lose, it's going to be a divorce.
The reign of terror will finally be over.